well, we call it very technically spiritual movements in a group. What is it about? It's not something mysterious or spooky. It's about what is happening inside each person and what is happening in a group, in the soul of the group, effectively at the motion side, but how it is directing towards God, towards our source of life, or getting out of that. When I have 10 people in the group, you have 10 persons with different inner motions and inner directions. And it's like in a choir, you have to orchestrate that, to bring that together, and to help the group to listen that as coming together and finding the direction of that common motion. Is it bringing to our deeper values? Is it bringing us closer to God and to each other? You know, I was working with a group of 12 contemplative sisters in the Netherlands, and that's a very secularized context. So decreasing numbers, an older group, a group of elderly sisters, but they had to deal with the decreasing numbers. So they were worried about their future, but they shared their worries. And then they were asking, what is God asking from us in this context, this particular context we are? And they came to a common vision. We should go back to the essentials of our life, simplifying things, simplifying our liturgy, simplifying our maintenance. We should go to another building in our too big monastery. And they had a question, very intriguing question, do we accept new candidates? Are we going to do that? Because new candidates, that requires a lot of energy. And so they discussed it together, they discussed it together. And some of the sisters were more oriented, we will accept new candidates. And some of the sisters said, no, we don't do that. And we want to go back to the essentials of our monastic life and to die, so to say, in a religious manner, in a religious way. Some sisters were saying we should leave it to God. If God is sending us new candidates, we should accept it. So we shouldn't walk in the way of God. We shouldn't block God. And they were saying as well, we are quite a reasonable group of sisters who are in their 60s, so we still have future. And if some younger ones are coming, they can join us and we can build on the future. To get them, move them forward in these options is we made an exercise. Option, we will accept candidates, the pro and the cons, list them. And we will not accept new candidates, the pro and the cons. And they came to a list of very clear pro and cons. So even the sisters who were more for accepting new candidates, they did the exercise, what are the pros for not accepting it? And that made them more free. So there was coming a very clear picture on what they were thinking and feeling and considering in both options. And it gave freedom to decide. They decided in the end to accept new candidates if God was giving new candidates. and to go back to that decision in more years, and to re-evaluate again. And we said as facilitators, but we heard some values in the other option as well, to accept the cross, to accept the dying of our group in a religious way. That is a value as well. And to go back to the essentials, don't forget these values and bring them, integrate them in your choice, in your election. For anybody facilitating such a group with strong feelings and very important choices, it is important to make a space where everything can be said. That is the most important. So contain a safe space so that everything can be said. And then pray about it. Pray about it enough and talk about it, share about it in a prayerful way without debating. And then listening, is the Spirit of God saying, directing us in some kind of option? And then naming that, finding a consensus where we sense a common sense.